There are so many unique Minecraft servers that exist that it might be hard to find that one special one to play on. So today I'm going to talk about my top 5 Minecraft prison servers. Let's get into it. Starting at number 5 on my list of prison servers, we've got OP Blocks. Now, I don't know much about this server other than it is a slow-paced server with simple enchants, candy boosters, and so much more. Now, I did play a little bit of this earlier just to get a feel for it. It's, like I said, very slow pace. We start off at mine rank A and work our way up to, I assume, mine rank Z, possibly prestige, and much, much more. Now, the reason it does make my list is because it does have a bunch of unique features. We've, of course, got pets, traits, a backpack, skins, enchant settings, more in just this menu alone. We've got beautiful enchants, which we use E-tokens to go ahead and level up, and you can get them by mining, or the way that I got some is through milestones. You can see that if I break 300 blocks, I get some E-tokens, which I can use to purchase some beautiful enchants. Now, other than that, it does have a crazy amount of custom cosmetics, which just look absolutely awesome. I'm a big sucker for cosmetics like that, so absolutely this server has to make the list. Now, I imagine that this is going to get a lot faster as we do have 30 levels total of efficiency. That's super exciting. That's definitely how I'm going to start here because efficiency is going to make this go a lot faster. And I can hit a quick sell all, get a quick $392, putting me at 1,119. I need 2,500 in total to be able to rank up to mine rank B. That is pretty sick. I want to go ahead and check that out. One thing I do like about the server is it is a nice classic prisons server. You can see that we're all just kind of mining together. It's kind of nice to revisit the OG experience every now and then. And we did actually hit milestone 3, so I can go into here, claim 15 E-tokens, putting me at 20. If I go to enchants, I need 25 to get efficiency. I can do 10 for fortune, and then the rest are also really expensive. So I went ahead and got explosive. It has a low chance to activate. On top of that, I'm going to go ahead and grab a level into fortune so that I can hopefully rank up faster. Now, there are other things I could obviously do to make this mining adventure even better, including voting and so on and so forth. You get auto sell, and I assume keys, which, or maybe it's in crates. Oh, it'll warp us there. I don't have any keys, though, unfortunately. Now, I just discovered an interesting kind of unique feature on this server that is, of course, optional. You can watch ads, apparently, to get points. A limit of 2,000 per day, and you can spend 1,000 points on a $5 gift card. So if you want to get stuff on the server, but you don't want to spend any money, you can just chill, watch some ads, and get some points to slowly earn up to $10 eventually, and probably get something very good. Now, we can also do /help to see some of the other things we can do. Of course, there's vote, settings, enchant, warp A through Z, pets, and candies. We also have pet presets, which is one of the coolest things I've actually seen on a server that uses similar pet systems. That is actually so sick. There are also bosses that you can fight on the server. There's the Dragon Boss Arena. We can craft up different gear. I don't entirely know how we do that, but there's Dragon Armor Deconstruct, and Fragment Reroll. That is super sick. I've never seen a server do something quite like that. You can catch 50 fish in each mine. Catching fish will give E-tokens based on your mine rank in prestige, and prestige. I can't read. Hold up. Get a fishing spear. Can I get a fishing spear? Thank you, man. Okay, so we can go over to here and we can actually fish. We got a red orchid right there. We got that. Nice. So that gives me 0.5 E-tokens. So if things are going a little bit slow for you and you need an extra boost into your E-tokens, you can come over here and just spearfish away. That is actually really freaking sick. And I did hit another milestone, so let me go ahead and claim 20 beautiful E-tokens, which I don't think really get me anything good. I can get an excavator, but I don't think I have any traits, so that's not really useful. Well, there is the luck enchant. Chance to earn 1 E-token when mining, or I don't really know. 1 through 50. It was 1 through 0. Now it's 1 through 50 E-tokens. Nice. And let's see if I have enough to move on. I actually do, so let me go ahead and hit a quick rank up, and then I can go warp B. It'll teleport me to the B mine. Let's see what this one has to offer. We've got coal blocks now as well. And we actually have the sell prices over here, actually. $1, $3, $5, $6, and coal blocks for $45. And they actually mine decently quick. It is definitely worth to mine these up. And I'm probably more than likely going to prioritize these over anything else in this mine. Let me go ahead and hit another sell all for a beautiful $1,000. I now need 6,000 to rank up. This is definitely a much faster mine. I can 100% see myself getting to rank C very easily, but I want to go ahead and actually check out this area as well. See what kind of fish we've got. We can earn what? We can fish 50 a day. They do give more. So in this mine, you can earn a total of 50 E-tokens a day. And the other one, you can earn 25 a day, as each fish is half of an E-token. So it is definitely worth it to go ahead and fish the fish in your mine. You don't have to do all of them, obviously, but if you have a few higher tier mines, it's definitely worth going through and grabbing them if you need some extra E-tokens. But that is OP Blocks, a pretty sick server. Let's get to number 4. Coming in at number 4 is Complex. This server has a lot going on. It is a mix of OG with some unique features. It's faster paced than OP Blocks. That's why it comes in at number 4 here, and it has a lot of other unique things to check out. So number 1, we've got a milestone book that comes with personal milestones, block break milestones, and gang levels. We've got a main menu here, which we can see the voting, player warps, teleporter, gang panels, daily rewards. Ooh, okay, let's call them a daily reward. I do have this key, so here's the thing. I want to go ahead, is it /crates? Or sorry, crate? Warp crates. There we go. I got a voting key. Ooh, we got some unique textured crates, dude. I love that. That's why this one is above OP Blocks. The OG, nice and chill, is nice, but there's something to be said about the newer prison servers. Can I sell that? We've got all these different mines as well, all the way up to Z and Prestige 12 mines. That is insane. And you can see that at the start of this, we are already pretty overpowered. We can just absolutely smack through these blocks. We've got a backpack that fills 500 things. I also got lucky and got something, so that's pretty nice. I did complete one, which gave me... Oh, so these are different things to invite... what is it? To get you used to the server? To... something along those lines. If I do /vote, I should get that done, right? So this is very good. It's almost like a little tutorial using the starter one. We got gangs, we've got upgrading our pickaxe, which I'll do in a second, of course, dailies, vote, open vote keys, and tutorial. We can do /tutorial to get an official tutorial. Of course, we got gangs, we got the auction house, all features that you'll find on a lot of servers, but there are definitely some unique ones that are only on Complex. Here's one, in fact, Skull Island. Adventure over to Skull Island for a chance to earn tokens, gold shards, and more. But tread with caution. Mysterious creatures call Skull Island their home. What do I need to rank up? I already did rank up. Oh, I can rank up a lot. So I'm all the way up to mine C now, which is a beautiful mine full of all kinds of goodies, but I want to go ahead and upgrade my pickaxe. We've, of course, got efficiency. We've got fortune 1. Do I actually need my upgraded efficiency? I do. I think I will need upgraded efficiency. I do have a rank up crate, which I'll open in a little bit, but I want to see what I can get. Your cellmate has arrived. Okay, so that's one of the crazy enchants. So we got the rank up crate right here. We can also view the different rewards in it. We can get tokens, MCMMO credits, wool, and a bunch of other cool things. Let's go and open it and see what we get. Come on, give me something cool, give me something cool. 1 in 15 though. Maybe it sells for a lot. I don't know. What I do know is I was hoping for something better. Here we go. Mine E. Absolutely beautiful. We can throw the small dynamite. Okay, that's really cool. You can see at the top left, it has like a little cooldown on it. That is sick. And I imagine it's just sticking the stuff in my inventory. So these milestones seem very important to your progress on the server. Absolutely. That is pretty cool. I like that. Yeah, you can already tell, though, for sure that the progress on this one is much, much faster. We can go all the way up to mine F now, which is pretty freaking beautiful. I got 2 vote keys, 2 rank up keys to open here in a little bit. We can just go ahead and chop through all of this. I really, really want more fortune and more tokens. I'm not opposed to tokens. Tokens are very, very good. I got about 150 from that one, and then we've got the vote keys, right? Yeah, let's go and open these, and you can actually shift right-click with them if you don't want to see the animation, and then we can sell all of that for $8,000. Do it again, and I got $1,000. Well, that's pretty sick. This server has a lot to offer. I'm sure there's a lot more that I missed here. Check it out for yourself. Complex prisons. On to number 3 now. Now, coming in at number 3 is OP Legends. This one, in my opinion, is one of the most unique prison servers, maybe most unique servers I've ever seen, with tons of ways to upgrade, quests, and so much more. But before I get into the actual prisons, I do want to give an honorable shout out to everything else that they have going on. They've got dungeons, they've got, of course, prisons, which we're checking out today, they've got Tycoon gens, and they've got universes, which basically is a mix of a lot of different things. It looks like it's going to have prison aspects, it's going to have farming aspects, and so much more. It actually looks very sick. But we're here specifically about Prisons Neptune, which you can start off by seeing this beautiful speak with the Prisons veteran. Go to the mine 500 blocks. So we get our own little mine instead of mining with other people, which is pretty sick. We got a companion here with tasks and upgrades. So when we visit here, our companion will start mining for us. That is so cool. We've also got money, beacons, gems, and credits. And I think that is a beacon right there. Okay, so we can find beacons in our mines, and we can use that for beacon enchants and probably other things as well. Put this relic in your incubator slots at your /mine, then break 15,000 blocks in order to receive an awesome reward. So we can get possibly 3 ultra pet boxes, 18 ultra pet boxes, or 20 ultra pet boxes. That's pretty freaking sick. There are so many different things that I see on this server. Like, can we see /help? No, there's no menu for it. Okay, but there's a lot. Orbs are used for enchants. Yeah, that's right. We can get a really cool achievement. Go to /pickaxe and upgrade an enchant. Okay, so we got haste, we got dragon's burst, we got orb factory, which I think is going to be the one that I go for, because that is going to be a very good enchant. We want more orbs for sure. Can I get a little haste? Yeah. Oh, I can just max that out. You can see why I like this one. It is another very fast-paced OP prisons, which I am a huge fan of. It gives you orbs. Okay, cool. And then we got something here as well. Right-click a boss act to summon it here. What? Oh, okay, so this server has bosses as well. That's so cool. And you can also just click down here if you want to do max upgrades, making it more convenient. You can toggle them, prestige them, and so much more. This server's actually really sick. So we got a tier 3 money pet, tier 1 orb pet, and then we got some beginner pets. Ooh, I mean, the orb would probably be better, but I'm gonna go with the tier 3 money because it's a tier 3. 2 level power up? Whoa! Oh, there's so much going on, man. There's an ender pearl. Why is there an ender pearl on my screen? Where did it go? Oh, it came to artifact mystical core. You can find rare. Okay. So these give us different boosts. Interesting. So we can see what kind of... Oh, wait, we can cycle what boosts we get? Oh, so we get a total boost of 0.70%. And then we can select what we want boosted. Either orbs, beacons, or money. That's really cool, actually. What the hell? Now, I do still need to level up my pets, but I want to go ahead and do /crates, which we can open from here. We've got 20 loot crates, 20 mine crates, and no other crates. Let's go and open up the mine crates. I want to instant open all. I got a bunch of orbs from that. Oh, it just shows the 5 rarest. Okay, so the 5 rarest we got were a bunch of orbs. Got myself a relic key. Ooh, what does that give? I can left click to just go and open it or preview the crate to check it out. I just want to open with animation. Yo, that's so sick. Come on. 20,000. But what can I do with the gems? I can go to /gem shop and I can buy a lot of things in here. My goodness. There's some good things in there, but unfortunately, I don't have enough gems for that. We've got milestone rewards, which of course is, rebirths. That's gonna take a bit. We got cells, we've got gem shop, of course, contraband loot box, we got the server store, Discord, voting rewards. What else do we got going on? We got more crates and stuff. Skills? Wow. Okay, so how does that work exactly? It's based off of procs. Every proc of Dragon Burst gives us XP, which levels this up. Same with explosive skill and the laser skill. That is really cool. Then, of course, we got robots. Of course, we got a plot, which we can go to and check out. Oh, it's beautiful. It's super nice. But that is it for OP Legends. This is a pretty sick server, I gotta say. It definitely deserves number 3 on this list. But time for number 2. Now, coming in at number 2 is gotta be AkumaMC Prisons. I have played a lot on this server. It has actually been a while, though, since I have been on Prisons, and they have changed a lot. We've got booster cookies. We've, of course, got a pet egg, which will give us a beautiful, rare gems pets, which we now have a storage system for. That is new. We can equip our pets. We got 3 total slots, which is pretty freaking sick. We got pickaxe abilities, Night Fury, Sinkhole, Shadow Clone, and Miner's Fury, which we get fragments as we progress that absolutely obliterate our mine. We've got a player miner, similar to a feature on the last server, which is currently charging. We charge him up to 100. He mines away. We can upgrade his speed, his recharge time, his battery, and his auto respawn upgrade eventually. Normally, I go for, of course, Bolt for the speed and all that. Token Miner because it's very good for getting more tokens. And one of my personal favorites is XP Finder, but Key Finder is probably a much better one because if you open keys, you get a lot more rewards out of it. Of course, we've got milestones, which we can go through and collect. We got a bunch of tokens from that. We've got the progress. We've got Wasteland and Playtime. Ooh, Wasteland's back. Ooh, that was a pretty cool feature. And if I'm not mistaken, we do have robots on the server. We got token and we've got gem robots, which is pretty freaking sick. We got an attachment box, which has been added to my storage. How do I get to attachments? Attachable. We get attachments, crystals, runes, and our attachment storage. So this is locked for a bit. We need a value of 500 trillion on our pickaxe and pickaxe level 50. But attachments are just a way to boost your progress here on the server. You can see that this gives us a 4% jackhammer proc boost. I did see keys. Yes, we got a lot of Omega keys. How do I open all of them? Beautiful. Keys are massive on this server. They are absolutely huge for progress. You can see I've got hero pet eggs. I've got more normal pet eggs. I'm going to open all of these. Got crystal boxes, attachment boxes. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I've got a gems booster and a tokens booster as well. A masterful universal pet that gives tokens and gems boost. Or I can do a legendary XP. I think I'm going to do the universal, though. Now, I got a lot of work cut out for me to hit some of the other features, but I'm going to go ahead and check out the Wasteland. It has been a while since I've touched this feature because they took it away for a while. Here you can slay mobs and unlock boosts, which can help you with your progression. Weapons, your weapons upgrade slay mobs, help you slay mobs. Yep, killing 3 of the same tier mob will combine them. Let me go ahead and spawn in another guy and kill him, and they will merge into a tier 2 guy, who does take longer to kill. So you can see the reward that I got. I got 1 ruby, a normal robot pet generator, token package, gem package, and a robot generator. So every time you get a new tier, it does level it up. Unfortunately, that did reset the progress on the charge. I probably wanted to send it out first, but that is okay. A pretty sick feature that you can do on the side to level up and get some sick rewards. And that is why this server comes in at number 2, but it is time to check out my number 1 Minecraft prison server. And coming in at number 1 is TalonMC Prisons. I have been doing a series on this and playing a lot. This server has a lot to offer. We've got a massive mine right now, but you start off with a small personal mine. You got tokens, gems, essence, and their premium currency credits, all which you can earn for free by just playing on the server. On top of that, of course, we've got our pets, which offer a different set of boosts that can help you progress. We've got normal, we've got hero pets as well. Currently, I am using the electric dragon pet, which gives us an enchant proc boost and a token boost as well, with an ability that can proc at a 10 or a 0.10% chance that'll give us tokens, gems, and essence. Now, the goal of this one is to rank from rank 1 all the way up to 1,000, to which you unlock the rebirth feature, which works very similar. You can see at the bottom, I'm slowly working my way up in rebirth progress. Once that hits 100, I can do /rebirth, spend 2.7 trillion tokens and 5 billion gems to go ahead and rebirth, which gives us rebirth points, which we can spend on beautiful things. Now, one of the other unique features that this server offers is essence. We can use essence in /pets to actually upgrade our pets, not our hero pets, our normal pets, and also prestige them so that they can get to higher and higher maximum levels. Of course, that also costs tokens for prestiging, which I do not have enough to do at the moment. If you're feeling like your mine's a bit too small, there's explosives. You throw the explosives and they will give you a massive rank boost. Of course, right now, because I'm at a rebirth, these common explosives are not gonna quite cut it. Now, you can also see at the top, I do have a momentum bar on this server as well. That gives me 5% tokens and gems and other boosts as we progress. At the bottom, you'll notice I'm pickaxe level 143. Of course, rebirth 25%, which obviously unlocks different enchants for us. Now, there are all kinds of other ways to, of course, boost the pickaxe. Like I mentioned, runes, attachments, crystals. There's, of course, the enchant prestiges. There's masteries, which you can spend in essence on as well. I got pet mastery maxed out. There's also animal seeker for fossils. I'll get into that in a minute. On top of that, there are perks. You can see I've got a universal, which is a masterful rarity perk. Now, on this server, you can have one hero pet and one normal pet active at a time. You'll see both of these are active. If I go ahead and activate my other hero pet, this one deactivates. If I activate my other normal pet, this one deactivates. I'm currently using these because they are my best, but there is a way you can actually have another pet active, a normal pet active, and that is through booster cookies you can purchase with 500 credits, and that offers you a bunch of other benefits. Now, one of the other unique features that this server offers is /skills, and you get skills by mining blocks. I need 75,000 blocks to hit mining skill level 5, which I do believe gives me another skill point. I need 2 skill points currently to level up my skill, which will give me a 2% pickaxe XP boost. But if you don't like this skill tree, you can also go down the enchant skill tree to just give a flat out boost to your different enchants. I prefer the other skill tree, as eventually I can get the enchant crit boost, which I'm a big sucker for crit stuff. You can see that I currently have a crit chance of 19.92%. which can be boosted further by another feature on the server, and that is the armor, which you'll see levels up as we actually mine. Of course, we've also got a player miner on the server, and this guy puts in work. Unlike Akuma, he is infinite. You can activate him at any time, and he levels up as you mine. One of the other features is fossils, if I can spell it right. Fossils you find through crates and other stuff like that, which basically give you all kinds of different boosts. You can see all the different boosts here. Enchant crit boost, enchant proc, rank progress, salvage point boost, gem, rebirth point, and token boost. And what you do is, once you get one, you can actually level them up with other fossils, or you can spend your beautiful hard-earned essence to go ahead and max them out. You can see I have most of them maxed out except for these guys, which I'm going to go ahead and change that. Now, going over the different boosts you can get, again, attachments and crystals you get from different crates that you get from opening keys. Runes you actually get by getting rune points, which you get from mining. You can see I've got 843. I can go to runes, I can go to rune shop, I can open up rare runes, common runes, and if I get to a rebirth 25, I can open up legendary runes. Other than that, there's also rebirth enchants, which you have to hit a massive pickaxe level of 350 to even look at. There is so much going on TalonMC, and yet it is such a simple server to get into. And that is my top 5 Minecraft prison server, guys. Let me know if you're going to be playing on any of these servers, and let me know your top 5 prison servers down below in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like on it, subscribe for more, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye!